Rome is a city filled with rich history, culture and art. If you're planning on visiting the Eternal City soon, here are some practical tips and useful information about Rome's top attractions. This is going to be a 2 or 3 part video, so make sure you keep in touch by subscribing to our channel. In part 1, we're going to cover the Colosseum, Palatine Hill and the Roman Forum, Fontana di Trevi, Castel Sant'Angelo, Piazza del Popolo and its secret echo, and the Knights of Malta Keyhole, a hidden gem you don't want to miss in Rome. On your trip to Rome, you can't miss the Colosseum, Palatine Hill and the Roman Forum. As they are located near each other, it's best to visit them all together and get a discounted ticket that includes all 3 attractions. The Colosseum is an ancient arena with a history of almost 2,000 years that was used for gladiator fights and public shows like animal hunts or executions. This iconic landmark is a must-see attraction and a symbol of Rome, so it's no surprise that admission tickets to the Colosseum sell out weeks in advance. If you want to explore it, I recommend you buy your admission passes as soon as you have the dates of your trip. If you don't, you will still be able to visit the Colosseum, but you will have to join a guided group right there at the entrance, which means waiting in line and paying a much higher price. The visit lasts 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and a half if you visit on your own, and up to 3 hours if you decide to join a guided group. After the Colosseum, I recommend you continue the visit with the Palatine Hill and the Roman Forum. Most groups will head to the Roman Forum next, so you can expect queues at the Forum entrance. If that's the case, find this entrance and start with the Palatine Hill instead. Palatine Hill is one of the 7 hills of Rome, and it is said to be the place where Romulus and Remus founded Rome. Home to several ancient ruins, Palatine Hill is a beautiful place to escape the summer heat while traveling in time straight to ancient Rome. The Roman Forum, located at the base of the Palatine Hill, was once the center of political and social life in ancient Rome. Today, the ruins of ancient temples, government buildings and markets allow you to discover the daily life of the ancient Romans. Of course, you cannot go to Rome and miss the iconic Fontana di Trevi. Another symbol of Rome, the beautiful fountain is a work of art and a must-see attraction in the Eternal City, so it can get pretty crowded. There is a live camera where you can see the crowds before you go. I'm adding the link in the description so you can check it out. If you want to avoid the large groups, visit early in the morning or late at night. Don't forget about the legend of Fontana di Trevi. Toss 1 coin and you will return to Rome. Toss 2 coins and you will fall in love with an attractive Italian. Toss 3 coins and you will marry the person you met. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that it's forbidden to enter the fountain and to be in any way disrespectful towards this impressive work of art. The Castel Sant'Angelo is an impressive structure that's nearly 1900 years old. Initially built as a mausoleum for Emperor Hadrian, it has since served as a fortress, a prison, and a palace. The visit to Castel Sant'Angelo offers a captivating journey through time and the most stunning panoramic views of Rome from its rooftop terrace. There is also a restaurant up there with spectacular views of Vatican City and delicious cocktails. You need a ticket to visit the castle, which I recommend you buy in advance so you can skip the lines at the entrance. Piazza del Popolo is a gorgeous square surrounded by elegant buildings and 2 twin churches. Here you'll see a beautiful fountain and an Egyptian obelisk in the center with two semicircles bordering the plaza. Something interesting about these walls is that they hide a secret telephone. Well, not an actual telephone, but an interesting acoustic effect known as the echo of Piazza del Popolo. To test it, head to the wall with Neptune's fountain. One person should stand in the center of the wall near the fountain, while the other person will stand at the corner of this end. Now speak facing the wall, and you'll hear each other as if you're just a couple of meters away. If you decide to explore the Aventine Hill in Rome, you might stumble upon a queue of people lining up in front of a green door, patiently waiting to look through a keyhole. Yes, a keyhole. This hidden gem belongs to the headquarters of the Knights of Malta, and it's a must-see attraction in Rome. Why? Because this is what you see when you look through that keyhole. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for part 2, where we'll cover some more interesting attractions in Rome. Tell me in the comments, have you been to Rome? Would you go?